Arrays and tuple in TypeScript. So let's start with arrays in TypeScript. For writing out arrays in TypeScript, we have a specific syntax. Let's see it with example. Let's say const and let's declare a variable called names, which is going to be a string, and then we will add here square brackets. These square brackets are the specific syntax for writing out an array, and then the array's value: John, Jane, and Mary. So what we did here is first we declared our variable called names, and then we said that names is going to be a type of a string, and then we added two square brackets. These two square brackets are the syntax for writing out arrays in TypeScript, and then the names array value, which is John, Jane, and Mary. So this is how we write an array in TypeScript. Let's see it with one more example. Let's say const ages, and this is going to be a number, and then again square brackets, and its values 25, 27, and 29. So here we said that ages is a variable that has a type of a number, and it is an array and then the value. Now what if we want our arrays to remain unchanged? For it, TypeScript has provided us a keyword called read only. Let's say const my books, which is going to be definitely a string, then a square brackets, and let's type out our books. So my books is a string, and it is an array which has two books, Almond and Harry Potter. Oops, Almond spelling. Almond spelling was wrong. So, okay, Almond and Harry Potter. These are my two books. Now you will see this. This is a normal array. Now we want this array to remain unchanged. So we will add our keyword, that is read only, before string. Okay, here you have to add the keyword read only. Now this will prevent our array from being changed. If we want to add another name or age in these two arrays, we can do it with push property. Let me tell you that names dot push, and let's say we are adding in another name in names variable, that is Bob. This will not give us an error. It will add Bob in names array. But as we said here, that const my books is just read only. And now if we try to add another book in my books variable, TypeScript will throw an error. Let's see it with example. Let's say my books dot push. You will see that it already started giving us the red line. And if I said a lot of rings, you will see that here we got the red line. And now let's check this error in terminal also. So let's open up our terminal and let's say tsc-w, watch flag. It will start the compilation mode, and you will see here the error that says property push does not exist on type read only string. That means this my book.push will not work because we said that my books is a read only array. It will prevent our arrays from being changed. So this is read only array. Now let's see type info in array. Now what is type info? In last video we discussed about this, that type info is that TypeScript will guess the type of a variable being typed out. Let me tell you this with example. Let's say let my favorite books is Almond and Harry Potter. Alright, now you will see the difference between here, my books and my favorite books, is that here we did not define the type of my favorite book to be string. We just typed out its value directly. Here we said that my books is a type of string. Here for my favorite books, we did not set that. But now when we hover over my favorite books, you will see that TypeScript said my favorite book is a string. And now if I try to add another type in my favorite books rather than string, TypeScript will throw an error. Let's see my favorite books dot push, and any other type instead of string. Let's say, let's take a boolean value and save this. In terminal, we got the error which says that type boolean is not assignable to type string. So TypeScript is preventing this from being added to my favorite books array. TypeScript is intelligent. Okay, so let's comment this out and save this, and you will see that in terminal our error has vanished. Now let's see tuple. Tuple is basically a typed array which has a fixed length and a fixed type. Let's see it with example. Let our tuple, and then square brackets, we are going to take two elements in here. One is string and another one is number. Okay, and then our tuple value, our tuple which is going to equals John and 25. What we did here is we said that in our tuple, which is an array, the first element is going to be a string and the second element is going to be a number. And when we typed out its value, we said that the first element is definitely a string, John, and the second element is a number, 25. This is tuple in TypeScript. Now what if I remove out one value from this array and save this? See, TypeScript gave us the red line, and in terminal it said that source has one element but target requires two. And what does this error say is that our tuple has only one element, but in target we said that our tuple has two elements. So where is the another one? TypeScript is asking you, hello, where is the second element? Okay, and now when we add the second element, this error will vanish. And see, it went away. But what if we say that we also have one another string here? Okay, and let's add another element here also. What does tuple mean is that a tuple is an array, definitely, which has a fixed length, a length of 3. One is string, second is number, third is again a string, and a fixed type. First element cannot be of any other type rather than string. Second element cannot be a string if it has already been typed out that it is going to be a number. So the second element has to be a number. Third is going to be a string. So yes, third element in source has to be a string. So this is tuple, which has a fixed length and a fixed type for each of its element. For each element. This is arrays and tuple in TypeScript, and I hope this video cleared your doubts about arrays and tuple, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.